Hey everybody, it is Monday, which means what? If you guys are paying attention, it means that I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here and I'm going to suggest to you that if you would like to continue to help this website be advertiser free, that there's a place where you can make a donation, whether it's a daily, not a daily donation. Nobody's expecting that. Whether it's a monthly donation or a one-time donation, you can donate with either PayPal or with a debit or credit card. This donation does not go to me. I have no dealings with the money whatsoever. I don't know how much is ever donated. All I know is that Ina runs this website out of the goodness of her heart, and she has to pay for it every month. And the more people that can donate, then the better. And she doesn't want to ever put advertising on the website, and she would like to not do that. But if you scroll down to the bottom, she has had 7.7 million views on this website, and each one of those views costs her money. Even if it's fractions of a penny. Fractions of a penny of 7 million is a lot of money. So if you guys have an extra $1 or $2 to spare, I would appreciate it if you make a donation. If you don't have a $1 or $2 to spare, that's cool. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just asking those of you who do have the extra money, if you want to bless the rest of us by making a donation, that would be awesome. We're going to go to the weekly template. No. Why am I doing that? No, that's not where we're going, is it? No, we're not. We're going to pattern focus. I am on the website. I am not on an app. For those of you who are going to ask, we're going to scroll past the March ones and we're going to go down here to the February ones, because yes, I am in February. And we're going to do the one called the yellow solar plexus chakra, which is the third one. It is symbolized by a downward pointing triangle and the sun with the color yellow. It has the element of fire. The affirmation is I can. It's about strength of will, individual identity, independence, and confidence. So we're going to go into this confidently, right? And the first pattern that I decided to do is crab flame. This one looks really interesting. Looks like, I don't know this person. Marina Dali? I don't know this person. But she's done a video on it. It looks like she's the one who did the original Step Out. So watch that one, because clearly that one's going to be absolutely the way that it was originally intended. And then Mimi has done one. So we're going to look at this. First step we're going to do is, in pencil, we're going to make ourselves a little teardrop shape. And then in pen, we're going to do part of this shape, but not all of it. So we're going to start at the top, come down and around, and we're not going to complete that teardrop. We're going to leave an open spot. And then we're going to come in here and make this shape. So it's not quite exactly an aura. It kind of comes down, it's got a loop, and then it kind of gets fatter right there. And then we're going to put a little circle in the middle there and put a little thing across right there. And then we're going to imagine that this little bit across right here comes out over here. It comes out over here. You don't actually draw those little dots. That's just imagining that it goes behind. So we're making a little petal shape right here, and imagining it goes across here. Now, if you wanted to, you could draw these little petal shapes first and then imagine where they would connect here. Could absolutely do that. And then another one here. And then that's the final shape that we're aiming for. And then of course you can shade it. She's done them here like this. That looks awesome. She's put some shading in the deep creases and some highlights here. I think that's beautiful. So that's what we're going to work on today. And here is the, let me zoom out. Here is the page that I printed. If you want to find it here on the website, go back to the chakra page and scroll on down. It is the one with the triangle and the down arrow. It's this one. And I just redrew this. I printed it out like here to decide where I wanted to put stuff, but then I redrew it on my smaller page on a yellow. And I need to go back to my crab flame. There. Okay. So, excuse me. Turn on the light. You guys can see. I've already drawn it out with, so I found the middle of my page, and then I did a big circle, and then I did another circle, and inside that circle I drew this equilateral triangle, or as equilateral as I could. And then I put the flaming bits. I made more flaming bits than they did here, didn't I? I think I did. Let me count. Start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay. I have too many little flaming bits. How did that happen? I made 12. I don't need 12. That's good because I thought that these were kind of small to get those shapes in there. So let me fix this real quick. Let me erase my little lotus flamey bits. So I want 10, not 12. Okay, pencil. So we want one here, one here. Make them about that size. I still end up with 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I ended up with 11. Okay, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so those are my 10 general placeholders. Okay, kind of like that. Now I've made myself 10 instead of 12. And this is where I'm going to put that crab flame shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the tips of these shapes here. Really want them more centered. I don't like that. Okay, so once again, let me erase. I thought I was all ready for you guys, and now I see that I'm not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in here. I can still see my circles, so I'm fine with the circle part, but I am going to divide my 360 by 10, which would make them 36 degrees each, right? Correct. So 36 degrees, we're going to make a 10. So I'm going to start with a 0. Put my guy in the middle here. And I'm just going to make marks at every 36 degrees. 30, 35, 36. And then 72. And then 108. 5, 6, 7, 8, right about there. And 144. Right about there. And 180. And 216. $252. $288. 5, 6, 7, 8, about like that. And 324, about there. Okay, so that should give me 10 spots. That should give me 10 spots. So I want the tip of my little teardrop to be straight out from there. I'm going to make pencil teardrops. Kind of like so. They're not perfect. It's okay, I can fix them with my pen. But that gives me, there we go. Now I have 10. You see that? Where I'm going to put my little teardroppy shape. I'm going to draw using I think I'm going to draw in red. And let me zoom in. And we're going to just do, I don't know, can you guys still see the exterior ring? I've erased it now quite a few times, and the interior ring. Hope you guys can still see that. I can still see it pretty well. And then that's where I'm going to base my first shape on. Now let's go back to my page where my shape is so I can see what I'm supposed to be doing. Pattern focus, scroll down, and we are going to do flame bud. No, that's not what it's called. Crab flame. Crab flame. Okay. Now I've got it in front of me again. So now we're going to do, it's going to come down and around and not quite to the top. And then this one comes in, has like a weird little shape like that. And I'm going to do that all the way around, and then I can erase all my mess. All the way around and with this little loop. And one more. Like that. They all kind of have this flamey, crabby shape. And now I'm going to erase all these guidelines because they really are driving me nuts. I'm going to leave that triangle in the middle because I'm going to need that for the next step. I'm going to erase all this mess that I made here on the outside bits. People ask me what kind of eraser I like. I like this kneaded eraser because since I don't usually draw a very dark line, it does a really good job of erasing. But sometimes I do have to use my other regular white eraser. I don't like the pink ones. Occasionally I will have to use the white one because if I've drawn a little bit too hard. And that is, oh, this one. This Faber-Castell dust-free one. I also like that one. It's not completely dust-free, but it's a lot better than some. And it gets that harder spots that I can't quite get out because I made too dark of a mark. It gets rid of that. Or it can be a little bit more precise. But anyway, I'm going to leave my triangle in the middle because I'm going to need that for the next video. Okay, so now we want to do a little circle in the middle of each of these, like so. Just keep turning my paper. Keeps it in the viewfinder for you guys, and it keeps it easy for me to not twist my hand into a weird shape. Both of those things are good. Now, I want to kind of keep that curvy shape here, so I guess I'm going to bring back my little guideline for just here for where the circle was. I'll erase it again. Just at the bottom. So that I don't get a little too carried away with where I put these little flame shapes. Now I've got that curve there. So I am going to I think I'm going to actually draw. I think I want to draw this way. draw from here. And then that will come through like that. And then a second one. Like that. This way, I will know where those two line up and how I can line up that middle bit so that it looks like it is going through there. Does that make sense? Through here. There and there. And then I can line this one up. That's easier than trying to line up these two with this one. Excuse me, let me get myself a little drink. Thank you for waiting for me to drink my new favorite soda, Shasta Raspberry Cream. Caffeine free. Yes, it's probably more sugars than I need. Just was in the mood for a fizzy beverage. Sometimes you're just in the mood for a fizzy beverage. Usually I only drink 2 sodas a week. One caffeinated and one non-caffeinated. Because I don't do coffee. So I usually do a caffeinated one in the morning on the day that I have to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning because I need caffeine. Look at that. That came out really cool. I like that a lot. I think I'm going to maybe color it. Should I shade it with the pen? I'm afraid. No, I think I'm just going to color it. Okay. I'm going to color. With, let's do this red ochre. That? I think so. I like that. Okay. So while I'm coloring, what should we talk about? Let's do more bizarre questions out of the book. Oh, come on. Pages are flapping about. If you were given $5,000 to spend in one store in the world, where would you do your shopping? Let's see, where would I do my shopping? My first inclination would be to say an art store. Like if I had a gift card for $5,000 for, let's say, Hobby Lobby or Dick's or Jerry's Artorama or any of those, Texas Art Supply, doesn't really matter, does it? That would be pretty awesome. Now, I've just noticed I was darker here. I got whiter there, but I was darker in this one. Let me make them more even here. A little bit bigger. I'm going to come back with the yellow to really blend that out more, but I need to be darker in these corners to make them match better. That's better. Yeah, for sure it would be an art supply store. What would I buy? There's some art supplies that I would really like to play with, but I don't want to spend the money to get them. So that would probably be what I would spend it on. Like, I would love a whole set of golden acrylic paints. All the different types of golden, the golden opens, the golden wall mural, the golden regular heavy bodies, the golden fluids. I could easily spend $2,000 or $3,000 just on golden paint. All the different mediums that they have. 100% I could do that. I would love to try to paint on an ampersand panel. I understand that those are just like the cream of the crop of canvas. Well, it's not even a canvas, it's more like a hard panel, but that's the cream of the crop of surfaces to paint on. I would love some premium paint brushes. You know, the kinds that are like 20 bucks per brush. Yeah, I'm never going to pay for that on my own. So that would be what I would spend my money on. Well, I must say, my very, very first inclination to answer that question was actually to say either Home Depot or Lowe's, because it doesn't take much to do a home renovation project and have $5,000 poof gone. Buy kitchen appliances sometime. That doesn't even barely touch kitchen appliances. If you were like remodel the kitchen and you needed all new appliances, $5,000 would just barely do it. So that would be my other place. Kind of would depend on where I am in life. If I was at a place where I really needed to do something renovation-wise rather than art-wise, it would probably be that instead. I really do need, there are some things around the house that need to be done, so I perhaps maybe changing my mind. My heart would say an art supply store, but my head would say I really, really do need, I need to replace the the flooring in my bedroom. That carpet is gross. It's been there too long. It was installed in the wrong time of year, so yeah, it was. Never have your carpet installed on a rainy day. It seemed fine, but over the years, I think we're getting a bit of a mold issue. It really needs to be addressed. I don't have any extra money right now, so it's not being addressed, but it really needs to be addressed. We didn't really have much of a choice when we got our carpet installed, because it was installed after a water damage issue when the bathroom upstairs, the hallway bath upstairs sprung a leak, and it caused all sorts of damage upstairs and downstairs, and we ended up having to replace all the carpets and the walls and all sorts of things, and yeah, it was just ugly. Okay, I like that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and blend it with an orange and bright yellow. Nope, that's not bright yellow. I want this kind of yellow. I don't know if that's going to help. You know what, I might want to do the white. Or maybe this, oh, I know. Let's do this super light yellow instead. Because the yellow I chose, I think, was going to be the exact same color as the paper, and that wasn't going to do any good. I'm just going to put a little orange all the way around. This morning I opened my windows in this studio because it was cool in here. I wanted to let a little of the lovely fresh air in, and now it's getting warm in here, but I want to turn on the air conditioner. That would be silly. Just want a little orange in here. Okay, a little bit of orange, and now a little bit of yellow. You guys see the difference? I don't think you can. I'm not sure it's worth my while here, but I'm going to go around and do it anyway. Perhaps then I'll need to put a little white. Yeah, I think I need a white. The yellow's just not cutting it. It's the same color as the paper. Can you even tell where I started? I think I started here. Okay. Can't really tell the difference. So let's do a bit of white pen. Oh, I'm almost out of white. I'm going to have to buy a new gel pen. Okay. You guys see that? think I'm out of pen. That's not good. Do I have more white pen? Oh, don't tell me I'm out of ink. Come on. I need just enough ink to finish this. Just one more picture. And then I will have to go buy another gel pen. But I'm only halfway around. I need to finish. Thank you. Keep making marks. Thank you. A few more marks. That's all I need. And then I did get an Amazon gift card for our anniversary. Hubby and I, on Wednesday, we will be married 37 years, she says skeptically. Hang on. Hang on. Calculating has to happen. I don't know why it doesn't ring a bell. 2021. Yeah, 37. 37 years. In a couple of days on Wednesday. And what were we going to do for our anniversary? We were going to go on a cruise, but that's not going to happen. We went on a cruise for our 35th wedding anniversary. That was fun. We celebrated with our friends who were also celebrating their 25th and 20th anniversaries respectively. So that was fun. Alrighty. So there we go. That one is, let me write this down here. We're going to go solar plexus chakra, and this one is called crab flame. Okay. I think that came out cool. I like it. Once again, I'm ending up with something I didn't think I would ever come up with on my own by using these templates for the chakras. I'm having so much fun. I'm looking forward to doing the next part, which I believe I've decided is going to be triangle ball. Is going to go in this space. So we'll see what happens. I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a great day. I will continue drawing as long as I have energy to do so, because I'm just having fun today. So I just want to keep drawing. So that's what I'm going to do. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.